Hi everyone and welcome back to the Bods. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Join me today for some backlog decluttering. One of the goals for January was to get on top of our backlog, find things we wanted to sell and make it so that we can find things that we want to build. So that's what I'll be doing this week. Now technically I feel like I need to take these ones up to the Lego room, but I feel like it's going to make it harder to do the work on the backlogs. So we'll just remember they're here. And also, if we keep going, we have to also remember that this pile is here as well. This is why we're addressing the backlog, because there's no room for the backlog and it's just all outside the hallway. So let's go and actually look in the room. Okay, we have some up here as well, not in the backlog cupboard, but let's open the backlog cupboard and see what we're dealing with. So I'd say that's pretty much full. And then the bottom, I think there's a little bit of room down there. So that's backlog cupboard number 1. We're gonna, I'll just pan it one more time, but I want you to tell me how many sets you think are in this cupboard, this specific cupboard. And if you are a member, you get an extra guess for every level of membership that you have. So if you're the lower membership, you get an extra guess. If you're the middle membership, you get 2 extra guesses. And third level, you get 3 extra guesses. So we'll see who is closest, which means I have to actually do the work. I'm not including this backlog cupboard. I'm literally just talking about the first one. But yeah, this is more backlog that we need to deal with. There appears to be some in the doorway as well, some over there, and then a vast tray here. And kind of the point of this is to get out the things that I want to sell and put them somewhere, or maybe put them just in this cupboard, so that I have an idea of what we have to sell and I can start pricing it up ready to go, because we don't need all of this and the storage is getting hard work with the amount we've got. So we need to make hard decisions. I'm going to start on shelf number 1 in the main cupboard. So just thought I'd update you on the state of the shelves. I don't know if you can see that, but there's quite a bow going on in here. I don't think there's anything we can do about that, but it's just unfortunate side effect of having too much Lego. But I'm halfway through the first shelf, still got Harry Potter to go. But yeah, maybe I'll turn this over once I've cleared it and try and reverse the bowing. Okay, we have finished the first shelf. I've got Disney and Harry Potter on this. Harry Potter on this side, Disney on this side. It's getting quite big. And then snuck in the back is like my Animal Crossing collection. There's about 5 of those, so they fitted quite nicely. I don't know why I've put these here. I might need to address that. But I think it closes. I mean, it's quite tight up here, but I am happy, and I've found sets that were in other cupboards and taken them out and moved them across. So these bunch here were in a different cupboard, but now it makes sense. You go here, you look for Disney. Disney is here. So happy with that. So we're moving on to shelf 2. The first shelf I think took me about an hour to do. I don't have an hour. I've got to go pick up my kids. So I'm going to set a timer for 20 minutes and see how far I can get through this shelf. I'm thinking not the whole way through, but I'm going to give it a go. Let's see how we do. Do you know, the reason I bought this, I mean, apart from the fact that dots are fun to have and it's quite a good parts pack, is because this looks like boobs on the unicorn. And I thought that was hilarious. I make poor decisions. Poor decisions. I'm coming across quite a few sort of friend sets where either I've bought it and then Leah's received it for her birthday, or for some reason, this one specifically, I bought it for me and then she asked for it for her birthday, and so I bought her a different copy. Given that we're now moving towards them having their own city and I can go to that city, I don't feel like we need duplicates of friend sets. So this will be a candidate to sell for sure. Again, poor choices. Okay, so that was 20 minutes. I have catalogued the entire shelf. I have taken a whole bunch of sets out of this shelf to consider whether we want to keep them or not. And then I've made sure that we've got dreams, Dots and Gabby, and then friends over here, and then I've slotted in like gift for purchases that I definitely want to keep, and I've got my Chinese New Year sets there as well. So I feel like this one's organised. I do have two dreams sets actually to try and get into this cupboard, but I probably need to discuss it with Ian because we've got dupes of 3 dream sets because they were all on such good deals. So maybe we need to discuss whether we actually needed those or not, and then I might have some extra space. But the floor is looking a little worse for wear. Like some of it's come out. Yeah. It's not tidy, but I know what I'm doing. I just hope Ian doesn't come up here whilst I'm doing this because he will complain that I've made a big mess, which I have. Right, let's go get the kids. So after I finished shelf 2, I did find, I think, 3 more dream sets. One of them is the Nightmare Shark Ship, which is massive, so that's not going to make it on that shelf. But I'm going to move on to shelf 3 anyway, because I want to finish this video so that you can get guessing on how many sets were in the cupboard. So it's literally the ones that were in the cupboard to start with, not ones that I've since put in there. So good luck with your guessing. Now, I've just come across this one. It's called Lots of Dots. I honestly have no idea why I've just left this in the cupboard. This is quite clearly a parts pack. I don't think this is a set that you would do anything with. So I'm just going to take that downstairs and add it into our parts collection. And that will get that out of the cupboard. Again, this feels like such a useful exercise because, I mean, this one's already been opened. It doesn't need to be in our backlog cupboard. This, again, should be parted out. I just need to get better at this. So that one's going downstairs too. So I was definitely right about the dots thing just being a parts pack. There's really no point in this being in my backlog cupboard. I should technically put it into my storage over there. That's my dot storage. But it's getting a bit full and I don't want to. So I'm going to put these into a drawer somewhere and forget about them. Honesty. When I said I'd put them in a drawer and forget about them, I would like to point out this is a well-labelled drawer and I would look here for them if I needed them. So it's not a terrible decision. This is the second place I would look other than that dot storage on the wall. So it's fine that I've done this. That's what I'm telling myself. It's not the perfect solution, but it's the quicker solution and I'll still find them. All is good. So I'm calling this a success. I am happy with how the cupboard looks. I'm less happy with the pile of sets that I've taken out, but I have made decisions on... That door's annoying. I have made some decisions on some of them. So these ones, I put them in a box specifically to sell. There are some more sets in the hallway as well to sell. So I need to start work on pricing these things up and getting them out of this Lego room completely. No idea where exactly they're going to go, but at least now they're not in the backlog. I'm also inspired to build some things and get them on display. So some of the Harry Potter books, I can get those built and put them with the other Harry Potter books. I have a place for them that doesn't need to be in this cupboard, so that's helpful. I will maybe do this cupboard next week. This one's an interesting one because there's built Lego in these boxes as well. And I'm pretty sure the majority of that bag there, I've already made decisions to sell those. So that will be easier. And the dream is to try and get these Friends sets on the Friends shelf, but I'm not sure that's going to happen. But yeah, just a reminder to leave your guesses in the comments and I will show you next week exactly what was in the cupboard. I've taken a picture of everything as it went in and out. So I will let you know who's the winner. So if you want to see other videos about our backlogs or behind the scenes, how you maintain such a tidy Lego space, she says, walking around looking at how untidy it is. I'll link up our behind the scenes playlist there. Random squeegee. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss an update. See you later.